All right, hi, this is by request, number 20 off of the review guide. It's a law of sines problem. And we know it's going to be a law of sines problem because when I look at it, I've got a case of angle, side, side. So when we talked about that, if you have two sides and the angle is not between the two sides, you have to use the law of sines. So if we only have one angle, it's either going to be between the two sides, side angle side, which would be a law of cosines problem, or it's not going to be between the two sides, like in this case, here are my two sides. This here would be the angle between them. I know this angle over here, which is not between them, so that's a side-side angle relationship, or a law of sines problem. Now the setup, I'm going to go ahead and get another color here. I'm going to be going across the triangle to do my setup work. So I'll go across that way. So what I've got in front of me, I've got x is opposite the 4. So I say sine x over 4. That's going to be equal to 79 over 4.3. So sine 79 or 4.3. Now we do some algebra. Sine 79 I can look up on my calculator. It's going to be 0.98. So I have sine x over 4 is equal to 0.98 over 4.3. I'm doing a little rounding here, so there might be some error or some difference between answers. As long as the work is correct, you're going to be okay. So, what I can do with... Alright, so I've got some options. Again, I can cross multiply, or I can just divide this over here, and then multiply both sides by 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and divide that. So I have sine x over 4 is equal to 0.228. So that's just these guys divided out. Gives me that. Now I can multiply both sides of my equation by 4. That's going to leave me sine of x is equal to 0.91. Now what that does now is it tells me that I want some angle that when I take the sine of it, I'm going to get 0.91. So what I'm going to do for that is do the inverse sine. That is to say that my angle x, this angle x up here, that guy there, is going to equal the inverse sine of 0.91. And according to my calculator, that's going to be about 66 degrees. Yeah, give or take.